Welcome back to Ask Dr. Clark. Today's topic, what do I tell my kids about why I'm separating? You're going to tell them the truth. I'll explain in today's video. On my website, davideclarkphd.com, that's Clark with an E, you'll find all my resources for marriage is in crisis, and I've got a ton of them. My books, paperback as well as ebook, my phone advice service, my podcast, my YouTube videos, and now my TikTok videos. We are trying to reach more and more spouses in marital crisis. And God's helping us do that. And frankly, you're helping us do that too. Now, until Christmas, December 25, all my ebooks on my website are $10 each. That's half off. That's a $10 savings. Also, to support what we're doing, and many of you are doing this and we're very thankful, subscribe to my YouTube channel, tap the like button, and leave a rating and a review and a comment. Now, today's question. Hi, Dr. Clark. Nice opening. I have been listening to your podcast and have read your book, Enough is Enough. Okay, very good. I am a 22-year victim of emotional and verbal abuse by my husband. Okay, 22 years is long enough. She's decided, I don't blame her. I'm ready to leave, good, and I feel that God has released me from this marriage. I believe He has. My question for you is, how much do I share with my children on why we are separating? I want him to leave the home since I am a stay-at-home mom and have been for, she says, many years. And she's almost the sole caregiver, of course, to the children. And the kids are 19 and 15 years old. You know what? You can ask me to leave. Don't be surprised when he doesn't. The final straw, she says, came this past July when I discovered he was watching porn again. This has happened, again, according to her email here, multiple times in their marriage, and she's had it. And porn is adultery. Plus, he said some horrible things to me. He said, I'm tired of you dragging me down. I want out, he said. And then listen to this. Listen to what he said. If this isn't a narcissistic abuser, I don't know what is. He said to me, you add nothing of value to my life. Oh my goodness. Quite the opposite is the case. Awful. Okay, he said these words to her and then didn't talk to her for two weeks and then tried to apologize and backtrack. You know what? Too late. And I agree. So what do I say to him? And he also blamed her, of course, for his porn use. Well, of course he did. Everything's your fault. What do I say to my kids, she asks, when they ask why we are separating? Thank you for your help. Okay, here's what I say. First of all, you're doing the right thing by leaving this dirtball. There's no question about that, and it's about time. God's going to help you. He's the one that adds no value to your life. Now, with the kids, you can speak truth about dad, and you need to. You won't badmouth him. You're not going to tear him down. You're just going to tell the truth. Because kids have to, especially 19 and 15, they're old enough. They need to know why you're leaving. They have every right to know. You can be clear about the ways he has abused you. Give the categories and a few examples. The verbal abuse, the emotional abuse. Explain this to them. They'll recognize a lot of these because they probably witnessed it themselves. They're old enough to get it at 19 and 15. Include these recent awful things he said. Be very clear about those. And tell them about the porn. No question. He's used porn repeatedly. And kids, that's adultery. Tell your kids you stayed too long, but you're done now. Let them know they can have whatever relationship they want with their dad. They can love their dad, but they need to know the truth about dad. You're not asking them to take sides. You're not doing that. You want a separate relationship with them. Also, prepare them for dad's reaction when he knows you are done and when you leave him. He will lie to them about you. He'll blame you like he always does, and he'll character assassinate you. Get them ready for that. That'll just confirm why you're leaving him, frankly. Let the kids know that dad will have one final chance after you separate to repent, work on himself, change, and win you back. That's what I say in the Enough is Enough book. He'll have his shot. This guy's going to blow it, but he'll have his shot. Tell them you, of course, don't expect him to make any changes. Share with your children his reactions, his words, his behaviors after you leave him. This is all part of what they need to know because he'll be trying to turn the kids against you. Keep your kids in the loop. For more on how to deal with your kids, your husband, and for your healing, get my book, I Didn't Want a Divorce. Now what? This is going to help you heal, manage the kids and your ex, and get a reset in your life.